Hey guys, it's me Hayden. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited today because we are going to be reacting to yet again another episode of My Strange Addiction. Before I get into the video though, I want to address the background change. This is actually going to be the background for probably most of my videos from here on out because this is actually my apartment where I live. All of my other videos, except for my first one, were filmed at my mom's house during the summer. But this is where I actually live. My AC is off right now and it is so hot in here, but it is just so loud with my AC on. And I mean, I'm literally already so greasy. So by the end of this video, I'm probably gonna look disgusting, but it's just what we gotta do. Today we're gonna be watching Meet the Man Who is Sexually Attracted to Balloons. My Strange Addiction. I'm excited. Bro, I'm sweating so much right now. This is gonna suck. Okay, let's just film this.
My name is Julius. I'm 62 years old, and I'm addicted to balloons.
So our balloon addict is named Julius. He's 62 years old, and he is addicted to balloons. And he's not just addicted to blowing balloons up. He's not addicted to popping balloons. He's addicted to popping balloon cherries. I already look deranged in most of my videos, but with the added layer of me being all red and sweaty and greasy, I am going to look like a psychopath.
They're beautiful, they're soft, smooth, delicate.
They're beautiful, they're soft, smooth, delicate. None of those things have ever been said about me, that's for damn sure. But I'm glad that his balloons are loved. I really am.
Intellectually, I know that balloons are not alive, but sometimes I wonder if it's my love for them that brings them to life.
Intellectually, I do know that balloons are not alive, but I still think they are alive because of my love. Like, girl, you just said you knew they weren't though. Your love is not gonna bring the balloons alive. They're still balloons, they're rubber. They're literally just party favors.
My first reaction was, wow, balloons, that's kind of strange.
So Julius's nephew, very charismatic person, he said, wow, balloons? That's kind of strange. Yeah, it is kind of strange, isn't it? Aren't you perceptive?
Julius has been addicted to balloons for over 5 decades.
He's been addicted to balloons for over 50 years. And I mean, he still looks great. So think about it. If you're gonna be addicted to something, balloons are the way to go. And when I say he looks great, I mean he doesn't look like he has a horrible addiction. Don't get it twisted. He's ugly.
It started when he was a child as an innocent attraction to the shapes and colors.
He's literally been attracted to balloons since he was a child. I mean, this is who he is. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. If you're in love with balloons, then love those balloons. As long as they're not hurting anyone, and I don't think balloons can feel pain. Although he seems to believe they can, so in that right, if he believes that the balloons are alive, and he can intellectually realize that balloons are not capable of consent, would he then, by his own logic, be molesting these balloons? Think about it.
Now Julius has filled his home with over 50,000 balloons and can't sleep unless he's surrounded by them.
He has over 50,000 balloons, and he is literally surrounded by them all night while he sleeps. That's a little crazy. His bedroom looks like a 7-year-old's birthday party right now, and I guess that's how it always looks. You know what? You do you, girl. Live your balloon fantasy.
I like the crystal clear, the transparent. You know, it's like a soap bubble, you know, you can see through it. I've got the long ones, the round ones, but my favorite is the spherical ones.
He likes a long balloon, he likes a round balloon, he likes an opaque balloon, but he loves him a spherical, clear balloon. It's like a bubble.
Julius is so addicted, he even has an entire room dedicated to balloons.
This is my balloon sanctuary.
I have magenta, purple, yellow, blue, red, and clear.
I don't have many white ones, but I try to put the white ones in there, like there's a white one over there. And then I got some orange, and yellow, and green. I try to alternate it to keep all the colors, you know, of the rainbow in there.
I have magenta, yellow, blue, red, and I got a clear one over there. Clear balloon. Clear balloon. Clear balloon. Clear. Clear balloon. The heat is getting to me.
One of my favorite balloons is the weather balloon. Delicate, and soft and smooth.
He loves a delicate, soft, smooth weather balloon.
Completely relatable.
My love for balloons, it's also a sexual love.
Well, here we go. We're getting into the sexual aspect of his balloon love. Because his love for balloons is not only platonic, it's not only romantic, but it is sexual. Don't ever come between a man and his balloon lovers. I'll tell you that much. I learned that the hard way. Blow up Mary chopped me right in the neck.
When I see a beautiful balloon, my heart starts to flutter and I get aroused. I'll take a 12-inch and I'll inflate it to 11-inch.
That way you can take a lot of abuse.
I'm holding one, hugging it. I'll kiss it. And it's like being in heaven.
He said hugging and kissing a balloon is like being in heaven. It is that euphoric for him. It is a transcendent experience.
There's lots of people out there that feel the same way as I do about balloons.
That shot of the toes flicking the end of the balloon was so... They tried so hard to make that balloon look hot by having that... Whose foot is that? Because that's clearly not the old man's foot. What actress or model did they hire? And they were like, so in this shot, we would just want you to grip onto the end of this balloon with your toes. And we're just gonna film that. Nothing above the ankle, please. Imagine that. Imagine getting hired as a model. You're an aspiring model. You're excited. I got my first gig in Hollywood for TLC. Oh my gosh. And they just want to film you playing with balloons with your feet.
There's two groups of the lunar group. You got the poppers.
That get aroused by popping balloons.
And you got your non-poppers. I'm a non-popper.
He's a non-popper, which is fine, but I'll tell you one thing. You want me to come and join in the action? There needs to be poppers.
Julius's addiction to balloons started when he was hospitalized at just 4 years old.
My mother come to visit one time and she gave me a real nice blue balloon.
So his mom supports his balloon addiction. She's giving him balloon ladies to pound at night.
The sound of a balloon popping devastates Julius, and he even rescues balloons he believes to be in danger.
He rescues balloons he believes to be endangered.
I'm assuming they mean he steals balloons from people because he thinks they're gonna pop them at some point.
Just because they're gonna pop the balloon doesn't mean you can steal it. I'm sure they won't miss them, but you can't just go around taking people's balloons. Is he going to 6-year-old birthday parties and snatching balloons out of the kids' hands? Because you know damn well they're gonna pop the balloons. He's smacking clowns upside the head.
That's not right. You can snatch a bunch of balloons from a bunch of little kids, ruin their birthday, make them cry. That's all fine and dandy for me. But the moment you start attacking clowns, you've crossed the line.
When they set them out early in the morning, they're really beautiful. As the sun bakes on them, they get really dull. I feel, like I give them a second chance at life.
But Julius doesn't share his extreme love for balloons with many people.
The only people that know him is my family. My wife thinks it's strange.
He has a wife? He has a wife, but he's sleeping in the balloon room every night. Is his wife made of balloons?
I see nothing wrong with loving balloons. It's not hurting anybody. It's not dangerous, and I have no desire to change.
Today, his nephew, who's also an addiction counselor, wants to confront the issue
and convince Julius to see a therapist.
His nephew is an addiction counselor, and he's gonna try to help his uncle stop
fucking balloon bitches.
Heard through the family about your balloons, about your balloon room.
Uncle Johnny, have you been fucking the balloons that you keep stealing from my 4-year-old daughter?
What do you get out of your balloons emotionally?
When I inflate them, it seems like they come to life for me.
Really? Yeah.
Heard that there was a physical attachment to these balloons, maybe sexually.
There's sexual overtones to it.
Really? Yeah.
Is it sexual? I guess some people might say it is
100% completely and entirely sexual. The complete overtone, undertone, midtone, it's all sexual. It's completely about sex. I ejaculate on my balloons regularly every day, at least 4 times a day. I love fucking balloons. So yes, to answer your question, it is a little bit sexual. You could say that.
What is it that gives you that sense? Is it a smell or a feel?
It's all of it. It's all of it. It's the feel, the smell.
Everything about balloons gets his gears grinding. Why do I keep subjecting myself to this? At the beginning of every video, I'm like, yay, another TLC video, my strange addiction, I love it. And then I get like 10 seconds into the video and I'm already disturbed, deranged, and living in a fantasy delusion. Look at me right now. Does this look like someone who's enjoying themselves? Because it's not. You look crusty. Yeah, I'm bringing you down now. Bitch.
You ever think that maybe there's something wrong?
Nope.
Nothing.
It is perfectly natural for an elderly man to have sex with balloons.
Everybody knows that. I mean, are you not having sex with balloons? And I ain't talking about condoms. I'm talking about birthday balloons. Okay? If it hasn't been in a clown's anus, I don't want it.
Although most of my condoms have been in a clown's anus.
If you feel like it, you have to keep things hidden, especially something like this.
There's obviously a problem.
Did you not just see how blatantly and clearly and obviously you were judging him? Of course he feels like he needs to keep it hidden, because everybody's gonna act the way you just did and shame him for it and tell him,
do you not think there's something wrong with that?
If somebody told me that about even the most mundane things that I do, I would start feeling bad about it and start hiding it. Like if someone told me brushing my teeth was disgusting and weird and gross, and I kept getting told that by everyone I told it about, I would probably stop talking about brushing my teeth too, even though it's something completely mundane. So maybe if you stopped shaming him, he wouldn't feel so bad about talking about it. But then again,
what am I doing right now? Guess I'm a hypocrite. Leave a comment down below telling me what a hypocrite I am. Ah!
Do you think you'll ever give it up?
Nope.
I will never stop pounding balloon punani till the day I motherfucking die. You can call it boonani. Balloonani.
No.
No.
Definite no.
Definite no. I've been doing it too long.
So how long have you been doing? How many years altogether do you have collecting these balloons?
I started when I was about 8.
So you're 62 now, so that's what?
40. Am I crazy?
you're 62 minus 8, not 40. Not even close. 62, that's like 50. 56? 54. It's 54, not 40, right? Am I crazy? I'm having a heat stroke is what is happening.
You spend a lot of time and energy during the day with them?
No.
Or?
Sometimes I'll rescue them, like at a car dealership. If they're still floating, I'll let them float until they fall. I'll untie them and powder them, put them in a bag.
When you say powder them, what?
Talcum powder. It keeps them from sticking together.
Okay. Do they ever go bad? Or
Oh,
like that?
yeah, if I don't take care of them.
So when you take care of them, it's involving talcum powder?
And desiccant in a Sealamil bag. And I've got some that's over 40 years old.
Wow. Does it cost a lot of money doing this?
No.
Yeah, I don't think collecting balloons would be all that expensive. Isn't it like $1 for a pack of 20 of them or something? And he's stealing most of them. Remember, he's stealing them from car dealerships, so clearly it's not an expensive addiction.
There's people that spend more money buying guns.
Have you ever thought about going and talking to somebody about it?
I don't have a problem.
Everybody's trying to make me think like I got a problem. I don't.
These questions that I ask, they're just strictly out of love, and I don't want you to think that there's anything else in there.
It's just out of love and concern that I'm shaming you for your balloon addiction, even though it's not harming anyone and doesn't cost you any money.
Why can't he just have a bunch of balloons in his house? He clearly is loving it. He has a job still. Like, let him just fuck balloons. I don't really see what's wrong with it, to be honest. Yeah, it's strange, but like,
It's also strange to care so much about it.
Would you be willing to go and talk to somebody?
Okay. I've seen a psychologist before, and about the only thing he said to me is,
Well, you're not hurting anybody.
I see nothing wrong with loving balloons, and I'm going to continue to love balloons because that's what makes me happy.
He's completely content loving balloons, and honestly, I think that's fine. Fuck your balloons, better them than me. And that's all that needs to be said about it. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, a share, and a subscribe. You have to do all of them. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.